If you're experiencing foot pain or heel pain, maybe on waking up, as soon as you wake up and you place your foot down, it hurts too much and you can't put that pressure on it. Or maybe it's during the day when you've been walking a while, the pain starts to develop in the foot or the heel. In this video, I'm going to share with you some positions you can do just using a tightly rolled up towel and spending a minimum of 3 minutes in each position. So hello, my name is Catherine and I'm a block therapy instructor and fascia alignment coach, and I support people to free themselves from pain so that they move pain-free every day. So let's get started. The position we're going to do is the belly position. We always start in the belly position to connect to the breath. So you can do this on the mat, you can do this on a bed, you can do it sitting on a chair. So tightly roll up the towel, and there should be a link on my screen now showing you how to do that. And then come to the surface that you're going to be on and just place the towel on the surface and then slowly lower your body down so that your belly button is on the towel. Now you need to be able to support your body, so you may need some cushions to do that, or if you're comfortable for you, you can lie all the way down. But your breath is your guide, and when you first do this, you might not be able to lie all the way down. But we don't want to be hunched up in the shoulders, we want there to be space here. So do get some pillows to support you if you need them. Now that we're in position, we want to connect to the breath. So breathing in through the nose if you can, and feeling that belly expands. You want to be breathing in for a count of 4 and feel that belly pushing on the towel, and then breathing out for a count of 6, feeling that belly going small. Imagine it's going to the back of the spine. And we want to be breathing in and out through the nose at all times, and you will be connecting to pain. That's what we want to do when we're seeking the pain. So you can make very small movements searching for the pain, either staying up on your elbows or coming down to the ground. And you want to stay in this position for a minimum of 3 minutes. And once you've done that, you can place your hands underneath your shoulders and exhale up and out of position. Now the next position we're going to do is for the foot. So if you first wake up in the morning and you have foot pain, you can do this straight away. So just placing the tightly rolled towel underneath the middle of the foot, which I'll show you now. So you can do this sitting on a bed, or you can do it standing up. So if you're sitting down or standing up, it's exactly the same. You just want to place the towel on the mat, place your foot, or on the carpet, place your foot in the middle and start to add pressure. Now, if you're sitting down, you can just push into the knee, and if you're standing up, you can hold onto a wall and add pressure just by adding more weight with your other foot. We do want to make sure that we don't hyperextend this leg if you are standing up. We want a slight bend in it. And then start to surge. So just slowly moving over to the big toe side, and then slowly moving over to the baby toe side. And you want to do this very slowly, stopping where you're feeling some pain, connecting that to diaphragmatic breath, always in and out through the nose if you can. So breathing in again for a count of 4 and breathing out for a count of 6. I'm just searching for that pain and then releasing it out of the body and staying in position for a minimum of 3 minutes. Now this might be extremely painful, so you can always loosen the towel if it is too much, so you just have a little bit of pressure for you. Or you might want to reduce the time, but you can build up to that 3 minutes. And then once you've done one foot, make sure you do the other foot, even if the other foot doesn't have any pain. We want to make sure we're releasing the restrictions there as well. And then once you've done that, you can tightly roll up the towel again, and then you can do the calf muscles. So again, there's a few different ways you can do this. You can do it in bed as well, so sitting up in bed or lying down or sitting on a mat. You can just place it anywhere along the leg. You can do the whole of the leg, but the calf is linked to the foot, so you can move around and find for you where that pain is. And if you want to add some more pressure, you can add the other leg on top. Again, we don't want to be shrugged up in the shoulders. We want to make sure that we're supporting the rest of the body. And even I've just connected to a little bit of pain now. So again, breathing in and out through the nose, in for a count of 4, that belly expands, and then out for a count of 6, and that belly goes small. And just make very small movements, moving to the left and moving to the right. And you will connect to a lot of pain. And again, you can reduce the tension just by unwrapping the towel. And stay in this position for a minimum of 3 minutes. You can do longer. And then once you've done that side, tightly roll up the towel again and move over to the other side and do exactly the same for a minimum of 3 minutes. The final thing I'm going to share with you for this class is working in between the toes. So we've done the middle of the foot and we've done the calf. So now we want to work in between the toes, and you can do this just with your hands, or you could use a pencil or a wooden dowel. So you want to be placing a finger, and any finger can do whatever one feels comfortable, and spreading apart. So you can start at the baby toe and just push in. You want to be connecting to as far down as you can and feeling the pain. So you might need to curl the toes, just connecting to that pain. And if you can do that for a minimum of 3 minutes, again in between each toe, connecting to that diaphragmatic breath as well. Now once you've done one toe, you can then hold on to the toe and pull it, but also push back at the same time. And you may feel this all the way down the middle of your toe, middle of your foot. So you're pulling the toe back and also pressing at the same time. And just do that for 10 breaths. And then move to the next toe and stay here for 3 minutes, connecting, spreading them out, connecting to that breath. And then once you've done it 3 minutes, grab hold of that toe, pushing in and pulling, and then move over to the next toe. So this can take a bit of time, so it's great if you can do this watching TV or in bed, anytime that you're passively doing something else, so that you can fit this into your life. If you're not able to stay for 3 minutes, even just doing 1 minute will help your feet. And the more often you can do this, you'll start to see an improvement with your feet. The feet are the foundations to the body. So if we don't work on the feet, we're not able to solve any of the other problems throughout the rest of the body. So the foot pain that you're experiencing, it's showing up in the feet, and we want to make sure that we can get rid of that pain, but it might be coming from the calf, and that's why we worked into the calf. But there's lots of other positions that could help your foot pain. And if you'd like to join an online class where we cover the whole of the body, then there's a link in my description where you can join this class. So just this week we covered a pelvis and legs class. So getting into the hip flexors, into the quads, the hamstrings, the abductors, the IT bands, and then all the way into the calves and into the feet as well. Let me know how you found this class, whether this is helping you, and the more that you do these positions, the more that this will release the restrictions for you. I myself was struggling with heel pain, and I found that working in between the toes on the foot that I've shown you and doing the calf got rid of that foot pain for me. I'm also doing a lot of other classes which covers the whole of the body, but these 3 things that I've showed you will start to help you reduce that foot pain. And I'm always here to support you if you've got any questions or you need a personalised assessment so that I can help you individually. So thanks for watching,